English shorthand dictation at 100 words per minute. Ready? Start. Honorable members, on behalf of this august house, I compliment our great farmers. My government is striving very hard to attain the goal of doubling farmers' income. Understanding the needs of farmers, the government is seeking to find permanent solutions to their problems. It is the priority of the government to provide better facilities and assistance to farmers for the entire spectrum of agriculture activities, from purchase of equipments and seeds to transportation of produce and its sale. Work is being carried out with a new approach for reducing the cost of farming, providing the farmers with fair price for their crops, providing access to new markets, and helping them with additional sources of income. My government has taken the historic decision of fixing the minimum support price of 22 crops at 1.5 times higher than the production cost of the crop. In addition, it is being ensured that good quality seeds are made available to the farmers. The number of Krishi Vigyan Kendras is being increased across the country to assist the farmers with scientific methods of farming. More than 17 crore soil health cards have been distributed to inform the farmers about the health of the soil. 100% neem coating of urea has been done to facilitate its availability and to prevent its misuse. My government is completing 99 incomplete old irrigation projects so that farmers do not face any hurdle in irrigation. 71 of these projects will be completed by the next few months. Micro irrigation is also being promoted by the government to ensure full utilization of every drop of water. Crop insurance is being provided to farmers at low premium under the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana to safeguard them from potential crisis due to crop damage. A campaign has been launched to link online more than 1500 agricultural mandis to facilitate market access to farmers. Cold storage capacities are being increased at a fast pace to minimize crop damage from the field to the market and to ensure proper storage. The Waste to Wealth campaign is being implemented to ensure that farmers generate additional income out of the crop residue from their field. Under the Blue Revolution scheme, my government is providing training to fishermen in deep sea fishing and financial assistance buying modern fishing trawlers. This shall allow them to have additional income for improving their standard of living as such. Sir, these comprehensive interventions will trigger a permanent transformation in our 70-year-old agriculture system, empower our great farmers, pull them out of their problems, and do justice to their potential. By lending momentum to schemes linked with the Digital India program, my government is trying to provide full advantage of e-governance to people living in rural areas. In 2014, only 59 village panchayats in the country had digital connectivity. Today, 1,16,000 village panchayats are connected with optical fiber and about 40,000 village panchayats have been provided with Wi-Fi hotspots. Establishment of common service centers has been accelerated to ensure that various benefits and services are easily available to brothers and sisters in rural areas. In these centers, facilities like banking, insurance, pension, and scholarship, etc., are being made available online to the village folk. In 2014, there were only 84,000 common service centers. Today, their number has increased to more than 3 lakhs. Of these, 2 lakh and 12,000 centers have been set up in village panchayats. In this era of information technology, easy availability of data at low cost is a big facility as well as means for development for our people. The cost of 1 GB data, which was about rupees 250 in 2014, has now reduced to only rupees 10 to 12. Similarly, the mobile talk time charges have now been reduced to less than half. Earlier, it was almost impossible for ordinary entrepreneurs to supply their products to government departments. The government has now developed an online platform called GEM, that is Government e-Marketplace for Public Procurement. This platform has helped in bringing transparency in public procurement and at the same time has provided an opportunity to entrepreneurs in big and small cities as well as villages to sell their products without any difficulty to the government. Recently, in order to simplify the processes, the government has started a scheme wherein loans of amount up to rupees 1 crore are approved within 59 minutes. We are all aware of the dismal state of banking facilities for the poor that existed even 45 years after nationalization of banks. The Jan Dhan Yojana of my government is an excellent example of how to lay the foundation of major economic transformation. This scheme is not merely for opening new bank accounts, its objectives are far wider. The scheme is not only ushering in economic inclusion of the poor, it is also increasing their self-confidence. 34 crore bank accounts have been opened in the country. Stop.